Hey guys, welcome to Flat Top King. Hey, today is all about a smoked and braised pinwheel. We're going to think outside the box. We're going to change the game. Hope you guys enjoy. All right, through this process, it's not the fact that things get redundant, but sometimes I like a challenge. And the challenge is what to create next. And I love Mexican food, whether it be authentic or not. We love Mexican food, okay? Somebody had sent me an idea of a pinwheel for the griddle, and I absolutely loved it. Traditionally, the pinwheel is like a flank steak with spinach, maybe some roasted peppers, some cheeses rolled up and seared. Love the idea, and I think if you guys want to go that route, that's fantastic. You could also switch up those ingredients easily. Spinach, you name it. Okay?
Mushroom.
Exactly. Artichokes. However you want to go that route, you can. But I kept thinking, like, as good as it sounds, how do we go from here to here? And that's basically my passion. I hope I've got a good one for you today. I'm going to give you my truths, my what ifs I should have done. You're going to walk through the process with us as I try to develop this idea. First time ever doing it, so no holds bar, let's just say.
The idea sounds fantastic.
What is the idea?
If we can execute it.
Can we get to the idea?
Yep.
We can. All right. Mexican food, check. Flank steak, check. Really quick, when you go to your butcher or a grocery store, a flank steak should look something like this. It's already rolled up, as I can show you here. So what I've done, I've unrolled it and I've beat the absolute living crap out of my meat. I beat it, and I've beat it, and I've beat it some more. And then when I thought I was done beating my meat, I've pounded it out even more. I've used everything from a pot, a skillet, and a cast iron skillet, and it's got me to here. It's a very, very tough piece of meat. So that's why we're going to do 2 steps today. Okay.
When you say you've used a cast iron skillet, you mean you're pounding your meat with a cast iron skillet?
Yes. The idea is I'm going to take chorizo raw, spread it all around, caramelize some onions, put in there, a poblano pepper, maybe a jalapeno. We are going to roll it up, butcher twine it, then we're going to skewer it. We're going to lemon juice the outside.
Lime juice.
Yep. We're going to lime juice outside. Then we're going to season it and then slice it into pinwheels. Like the idea of a pinwheel. Then we're seared on a flat top griddle, really hot. Take that off, and then we're going to add some beef consommé, some enchilada sauce, some tomatoes, some cilantro, some jalapeno, some garlic, some onion, and let it braise over a Weber kettle about 300 degrees until it just falls apart. The cheese. We forgot the cheese.
Oh, yeah.
That's your fault. This is part of you. All right, let's get going. There's that cheese I was talking about. All right, so really quick, I got some prep work to do. Get the onions on the griddle. I want to caramelize the onions. Maybe a little bit untraditional. I just think that sweetness might help along the way. All right, I just have one burner on my Weber griddle right now. I'm going to use this as the heating method, so it's very cool, very hot. That way I can adjust my temperatures. Right now I'm just looking to caramelize the onion because I want some sugars to release out of there. I want them sweeter. And then here we got some julienne, 1 jalapeno, and then that's that poblano. I would suggest cutting them as super thin as you can. It helps the roll process. All right, just to show you really quick, that's kind of like the colorization I'm looking for. And then we're going to add those julienne style matchstick jalapeno poblano. And right now I'm just looking to take that rawness off. I think it would help be more pliable. I'm going to go ahead and turn my griddle all the way on. I got about a medium heat right now, these 2 sides, because this is where we're going to sear. I can always adjust the temperature later. So we're just using that chorizo as like a glue. One of my all-time favorites. All right, this package of chorizo is about 9 ounces. It's a pretty large cut of meat. Out of the 2-pack that I got, this one was a larger one, so that's why we decided to do it. You can always split this in half if you want to do 2 of them.
On the flank steak.
Yep. So something just like that. That's his idea. If it works out, it works out. If not, it's my wife's fault. I think the next thing I want to do is strips of cheese. It's my first time ever using this stuff. I don't want to go too much.
You said it's kind of like a Mexican version of string cheese, but creamier.
It's like a mozzarella, but with more flavor. It's softer. It's actually the first time ever using it. I don't know if I said that. And then the vegetables. Notice how I left that spot empty. Kind of go edge to edge with it. Now we're going to attempt to roll, just like a cinnamon roll. Grab those ingredients, push them in, get that stuff over top and squeeze, and you want a tight roll. Okay. Just like that. Take a little butcher twine. After it's rolled up, just take a fresh squeeze of lime. Just get it in that meat really good. Come back with some seasoning. I chose that today. You guys can find it at thespiceguys.com. I actually like it quite a bit. It's more like a steak style Mexican seasoning. Thought it worked perfect for this. All right, while it's tied up, you just want to find your middle about right there, because you're going to cut on the left or the right of it, depending on where it's at. So let me do it like this. Actually, let me roll it up, which is why you roll it, okay?
Tell you what, honey, if this works, it's going to be fantastic. It looks a little messy right now, I got to be honest.
Now this tail end's giving me problems. We can figure it out. You can probably sear it whole, but I've got my gut on pinwheel, so that's what we're doing. Take a large knife, just cut right through the butcher twine and everything. That's what it's for, to help you do this, to get some good pinwheels, okay? If not, while you're moving your steak around, it's very hard to conceal the edges, the seams and everything else. So the twine is just there for a guide. All right, now that you got them done, I'm just leaving the butcher twine on there. Remember, we're going to braise these. We're going to go presentation side down because that's going to be your best way for your sear to happen. Don't worry about your toothpicks.
Skewers.
Yeah.
That's a big toothpick, honey.
And this one, since it's broken, I'm going to try to reform it in a different way. We might not get the pinwheel out of this, but don't lose that flavor right there, okay? So what I actually might do is take extra butcher twine and kind of make a knot out of it.
Like a little Mexican meat present.
Yep. Just like that. And then we'll braise it upside down. Our steak is searing. Now we're just going to add all of our vegetables to the pan. This is our braising liquid. We're going to blend this up after it's done. So we have 3 Roman tomatoes, 1 medium onion, 1 jalapeno seeded. We're going to put quarter lime, about a half cup of just rough chopped cilantro, and those 3 garlic cloves that we had. From there, I'm gonna add 1 can of enchilada sauce. And then 1 can of beef consommé. I just like it better than beef stock. I think it's way better. I'm gonna take over that, whatever just didn't work in the pinwheels, do not throw it away. Put it right in the sauce, that's gonna add flavor. Okay, let's check on those. Should be ready to flip. Oh yeah. You know when they say don't overcrowd a pan? You can definitely overcrowd the griddle. You can always do this in a Dutch oven or something like that, but I thought it was a perfect way. Just show another idea of griddle cooking. Use it to your advantage. You get that deep Maillard reaction, and that, my friends, is what we call
flavor.
Thank you. Whew. All right. Once these are done searing, just find a nice area. I cut these skewers off with just a set of kitchen shears. Easy to do.
So
I wanted it about halfway up, so we'll work with that. We might have to add just a touch of water. Oh yeah. We'll put that broken one right on the inside of it. That is just about exactly where I wanted it. Just a little bit where that smoke could hit it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, we got the Weber kettle going today. I'm gonna shoot between 300 and 350, stabilize the temperature somewhere through there. We have a little bit of leftover hickory burning. I'm gonna set this off to the side. I have no idea how long it's gonna take. I'm gonna say a couple hours. We'll just let it braise and braise and braise, and then we'll show you what it looks like. Well, after the long wait, we had it on the grill about 325 to 350 for about 4 hours. And this is what we came up with. So what I'm gonna do right now, try to keep these intact.
It smells amazing.
If I have some of the chunks, it's not a big deal. Oh, that sauce is there. Woo! Take that sauce right there. The chorizo, remember the chorizo, the onions, the garlic. I guess for you guys it's been 3 seconds. For me it's been about 4 hours.
Yeah. We put a whole new grill together. Is that a spoiler alert?
Spoiler. All right, now that I figured that out.
Oh jeez. Oh my gosh.
I guess I'm paying
Honey!
for another pair of shoes.
You're paying for another pair of shoes. Honey!
I've just got some basically store-bought or store-style Mexican rice. Obviously, if you want to make it from scratch, you can. I just thought it'd be a good way to soak up all that juice. Fresh, maybe fresh tortillas, something like that. Just a little bit of cilantro. Come back in with a fresh lime. And completely optional, crema, something like that. We just had sour cream. Oh, one more thing. Just a couple dashes of hot sauce. All right, so we're looking for flavor, we're looking for texture, for smokiness.
Ooh.
I mean, the beef shreds apart. That's rich. Whew. That is absolutely rich. That steak came out good. You got that char. You got the smoke. You got the, I think it's a deep complex of flavors. That's cool.
When you cook it like that, it's almost like a Mexican pot roast.
I probably, looking back, would not have to pinwheel it. You could probably butcher twine it and sear it. And the reason why I wanted to pinwheel it, I was playing off the idea. I thought it'd be individual portions, and I thought that it would get a better sear because you're getting more circumference area. I don't know if it would make a difference. I don't know if I'd change anything about it. I mean, this is
very good.
This is about as good as it gets. It reminds you of like a pot roast.
Yeah, like a Mexican pot roast. It's tender, but then you still get like the sear of the outside of the meat from the griddle.
So would you have seared it like I did it, or sear the whole thing?
I don't know. I don't think you would have had to go to the trouble of actually, like you said, like pinwheeling it.
Just sear the whole thing.
I mean, you could almost just cook the whole thing like a pot roast. It is good.
If I had fresh corn tortillas, or knew how to make them worth a darn, that'd be a game changer. You could take that beef right there, add the sauce, and make tamales out of it too. That's good.
Here, let's try some beef by itself.
All right. That'd be good with fresh pico, some corn tortillas. Anyways, yep. High five. All right, guys, I cannot wait to see your rendition of this. I know somebody out there is going to try it out. Make it the way you like it. Add the ingredients that you like. You don't even have to go the Mexican style theme, Greek theme, Italian. I was thinking about like a roulade, something like that, to where you can simmer it in tomato sauce. Something, right? Just get out to outdoors, use your cooking equipment, combine them together, and have a fantastic dinner for the family. If you guys are interested, we have a join button down below. It's a membership program. We thank each and every one of you for taking time for doing so. Check us out on the Griddle group on Facebook, where we talk about griddles. Lately, we've been talking about smokers, or just incorporating all the backyard cooking things that we can. That's what it's about. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to press that subscribe button, pound the notification button, share it with your friends. Ciao, time.